So let's talk about the second installment of the James Bond series, From Russia with Love. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews presents the summer of 007. So greetings my fellow YouTubers and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Duel, better known to you as the Big D. So this time around I'm going to bring to you my review of another James Bond flick. And this time it's From Russia with Love from 1963. Now, if you've not seen my review for Dr. No yet, click on the card that's coming up right now. There we go. I'll give you a few seconds before I get into the description. Okay. From Russia with Love, released by United Artists in 1963, produced by Eon Productions. This was Sean Connery's second role as 007. Directed by Terrence Young, who also directed Dr. No, and produced by Albert R. Broccoli and Harry Saltzman. This was based on the 1957 novel The Same Name by Ian Fleming. This time around, Bond is sent to assist in the defection of Soviet consulate clerk Tatiana Romanova in Turkey, where Spectre plans to avenge Bond's killing of Dr. No. So, if you're ready, let's get into the story. Seeking revenge against MI6 agent James Bond for the death of their agent Dr. No in Jamaica, international criminal organization Spectre begins training agents to kill him, before assigning the task to Irish assassin Donald Grant. To lure Bond into a trap, Spectre's chief planner, Czechoslovak chess grandmaster Kronstein, devises a plan to have him attempt to procure a Lecter cryptography device from the Soviets from their consulate in Istanbul. Spectre operative Rosa Klebb, a former SMERSH, that's Soviet counterintelligence colonel, is assigned to oversee the mission and to ensure Grant can carry out Bond's assassination at the right moment. To set the trap, Klebb recruits a cipher clerk at the consulate, Tatiana Romanova, to unwittingly assist in the plan, tricking her into believing she is still working for SMERSH. In London, Bond is called to a meeting with M and informed that Romanova has requested his help to defect to the West. In exchange for providing British intelligence a Lecter, exactly as Kronstein predicted, M suspects a trap, but decides to honor Romanova's request. Before departing, Bond is given a special attaché case by Q containing several defensive gadgets and an Armalite AR-7 sniper rifle to help him on his assignment. Upon arriving in Istanbul, Bond works alongside the head of MI6's branch in the city, Ali Kerem Bey. While he awaits word from Romanova during this time, Kerem is attacked by Soviet agent Krilinchul, who causes problems for the men, unaware that Grant is shadowing Bond to protect him until he steals the Lecter. After an attack on the men while they hide out at a gypsy settlement, Kerem assassinates Krilinchul. Excuse me, everyone. I was just Barbie, sorry. With Bond's help before he can flee the city. Eventually, Romanova meets Bond at his hotel suite, where she agrees to provide plans to the consulate for him to help him steal the Lecter. The pair spend the night together, unaware Spectre is filming them as part of Kronstein's plan. Upon receiving the consulate's floor plans from Romanova, Bond and Karen make a plan to steal the Lecter, everyone, before all three make haste to escape the city aboard the Orient Express. Once aboard, Kerem discovers a Soviet security officer tailed them, forcing Bond to help him subdue them. while Karen remains with him to prevent him escaping. Bond returns to Romanova to wait for their rendezvous with one of Karen's men. However, Grant kills Karen and the officer, forcing Bond to remain on the train and question Romanova's motive. Now then, to the ending and the final act. As always, you know the procedure. You have 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below to avoid ending spoilers. If you've seen the movie already, please continue on after the 5 seconds. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. When the train arrives in Belgrade, Bond passes on news of Karen's death to one of his sons waiting for them and receives instructions to travel to Zagreb and rendezvous with a British agent named Nash. However, the man he meets is actually Grant, who has already killed Nash and assumed his identity. After drugging Romanova at dinner, Grant overpowers Bond. He quickly reveals that Romanova was a pawn in Inspector's plan and that he intends to kill both and stage it as a murder-suicide, leaving behind faked blackmail evidence that will scandalize the British intelligence community. Bond tricks Grant into setting off a booby trap in his attaché case before killing him. Taking the lecture and the film of their night together, Bond and Romanova leave the train in Istria, Yugoslavia, and use Grant's escape plan. They evade helicopter and boat attacks by Spectre agents before reaching safety. Learning of Grant's death and Bond's survival, Spectre's enigmatic chairman, number 1, has Kronstein executed for his plan's disastrous failure. As the organization promised to sell back the lecture to the Russians, Klebb is ordered to recover it and kill Bond. Klebb reaches the pair while they are resting in a hotel in Venice and sneaks into their room disguised as a maid. Klebb orders Romanova to leave the room while holding Bond at gunpoint. Romanova then re-enters, tackling Klebb and knocking the pistol to the ground. Klebb and Bond struggle, and Romanova picks up the pistol and kills Klebb. With their mission accomplished, Bond and Romanova spend some time on a romantic boat ride, and Bond throws the film into the canal. End of story. So, what did I think From Russia with Love? I'm gonna say I liked it, though it was kind of low on my ranking, though, because I did a little ranking on Letterboxd. However, that's going to change, though, because I liked it more after revisiting it. The film did a little bit better from its predecessor and became a big success. And anyway, this was really something. Yep. It became a big success. There was even a video game adaptation that came out in 2005, years later. Also, we got score done by John Barry, which was absolutely real good. And of course, a great cast, including Sean Connery, who once again returns as Bond, Pedro Armendariz as Ali, Lotlania as Klebb, Robert Shaw as Grant, and also we have Bernard Lee back as M, and Lois Maxwell as Miss Moneypenny. Daniela Bianchi plays Romanova. Anyway, but anyway, now we also we find out who Spectre number 1 is. It's actually Ernst Stavro Blofeld, who is credited as a question mark, but soon we find out it's Anthony Dawson, who recently played Professor Dent in Doctor No. Also, Desmond Llewellyn makes his debut as Q, although the character was called Major Boothroyd in this, but we would better know him best as Q. And this, of course, was his debut. But there's lots of other great cast members, but even so, I really enjoyed it, and I also really enjoyed the theme song to this, of course. And this would actually be the first Bond flick to have a theme song, too, as a matter of fact. And it was. Let me see. I'm trying to find this. Matt Monroe, who sung the theme song to this. So that was really something. We would get to hear some more people singing Bond themes from here on out. Well, except for maybe a few of them. But anyway, that was a pretty good addition to it. So, with a pretty good cast, a really good story, good music, and of course, a good atmosphere and what have you, and good action, would I recommend From Russia with Love? Hell yeah. This is a film you need to see. I mean, if you are a Bond fan or a completionist, you gotta watch this. It is a good movie. I really enjoyed it. Again, Sean Connery, absolutely great as Bond. Probably one of the best. Who knows if this will be my top favorite? You never can tell. It might have been the bottom of the chain originally, but it's gonna go up. You have my word, people. All right, promise. I can guarantee you that when I do the ranking of all the Sean Connery Bond movies later in the month. So, what are your thoughts on From Russia with Love? Please tell me in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button below. Subscribe to my channel. Be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a review of the third Bond movie, Goldfinger, which would do even better than this and Dr. No. So thank you for watching, and if you like this, you might want to check out some of these other films with a little bit of a British feel to them. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the 1996 remake of Disney's animated classic 101 Dalmatians, or go to the upper right-hand corner for my review of the recent hit prequel to that movie, Cruella. Or if you just want to take a little break from stuff like that, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my recent review, which is on A Quiet Place Part 2, also spoiler-free. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.